Hello, this is Nathan Wheeler, co-founder and CEO of Network Optix. Many of you will be familiar with this interface. It's our Extreme Video Environment, or EVE media player. We released back in September. Free application and a media player to serve as a proof of concept for the interface for our new enterprise video platform architecture we were building. The EVE media player got a lot of good press early on. We were able to interest a lot of different people in a sort of new way of doing things. As you can see, a simple live call right there brings up multiple high-definition live feed cameras. In this case, we've got a D-Link and AirCont and an Axis all running, but as well, I can pull this up real quick, go full screen here. And all cameras, if as many of you may have seen in demonstration, can be auto-discovered and auto-streamed in this. And in this case, I'm going to pull up my Droid phone here, launch the server of it, and hold it facing the screen, and it will automatically discover this as I sit there with it. About 2 more seconds, and there we go. As you can see, I'm live streaming the high definition feed directly back into my system, capable of archiving. Hello. Some good capabilities there on the live streaming. As you all know, we could also add in there any type of movie that we wanted to, complete with audio. Plays every type of container, every compression format, plays every type of extension, essentially. But this was leading into our new platform architecture where we wanted to go with this. Again, this was just a proof of concept for us. Let me minimize the sound there. We went off and raised a little bit of venture capital, as you can see here on TechCrunch, in order to further develop, expand our team, and build out our larger scale enterprise video platform. We've been working on that stealthily and diligently for the last 4 months, and this is the first sort of semi-public viewing of that new platform architecture. So I'm going to get rid of that, minimize that, and welcome to EVaaP, or Enterprise Video as a Platform, and the first iterations of it. A new product is going to be spun off of this platform quite soon, but until then, this is a generic look at the platform architecture itself. As you can see, we've added some things up here. You've got the usual in terms of screen resizing controls. Many of you will recognize the settings with some additional advanced features on there. And in this case, we've also added some enterprise connection controls and communicating to a larger enterprise network. Over on the left-hand side, you'll see our toolbar. I have 3 objects within that toolbar. In this case, my local server, which is up and running in full archive mode on my local machine and acting as the client, as well as running EVE, doing screen recording at this moment. But I'm also connected to servers across an enterprise. In this case, there's 3 cameras on the other server in our network. All exterior cameras, one of them interior and black and white mode right now and seeing nothing in the dark room. But also that same 3 cameras that you were watching on EVE as I was demonstrating it. There, same with my Droid as well right here, as you can see. This one, however, has some substantially improved features. As you can see, I can quickly and easily snap around and rotate and move my videos wherever I want to. At the same time, I can come in, go to my local resources, do the same thing in terms of bring in fully enabled audio. It automatically resizes. Jump through them quite seamlessly. Even scroll through them to the location I want. Remove that one from the audio, but let's go ahead and build up a little bit of a custom display to show some advanced features on this capability that we've moved forward with. Let me resize that one. Dynamic sort of rescaling in this regards. Let me resize it one more time. Let's go ahead and go with that one for right now. Move that one over, move that one over, that one over, and that one over. It automatically readjusts itself to the new format, and switching between them is quite easy. Full forensic zoom capabilities, all still there. Advances in the timeline, substantial advances. Here's a good example of one. Let's bring in this one, for instance. As you can see, I can jump through my archives quite easily and have it pull up wherever that is in that archive. In this case, I can actually zoom in, bounce around. I can zoom in on my timeline substantially, view it from hour to hour, view it minute to minute, zoom in and see it running second to second at those points in the archive. Doesn't look like I have a lot of action going on right there, so let me see if I can skip forward to somewhere where I do, or let me just scroll. Actually, let me zoom back out on my timeline. And smooth scroll, there we go. There's some interesting stuff going on. Cars coming and going. My Buick Enclave, a regular fixture back there, as you can see. I'm frequently at obscure hours, even at this one, midnight right there. Anyways, the jumping through archive, the searching through archive, quite easy on this one. Jumping back to live is just a matter of clicking it over there, and as you can see, each of the cameras are back at live, or I can scroll back in archive as I did right there, to me right there, jump forward again here. Oh, that's not a good one to demonstrate it. And then the same thing with audio integrated right there. Now, a couple of big other features from here. Let me go ahead and jump back to live one there. Let me add a new tab right there. Let me, on this tab, create, well, I'm just going to show the videos from those two. Not that one. That one, the D-Link right there, and then the D-Link right there, and that one right there. Sound good? Let me add another tab. Using this for various things such as training videos, really good example. Here's an access training video. D-Link training video. Aircon training video.
Is either disconnect the camera.
And let's see, let me create another tab here with, how about that one? I can show you some cool, very cool little smart searching options here, motion detection. And let me do a little smart search right on this door, shall we? As you can see, everything pops up green, automatically populated at the bottom where there was in fact motion at that point in time. Automatically jumps through. There's the lovely Olga as she moves through that motion detection zone. I can move that quickly, recalculate those. I can couple them and join them together and calculate them with multiple on them, zoom in on that timeline, see all those motion points as it jumps from motion point. It's instant calculation on those things. Very cool little tool that way. Let me get rid of that. Rendering clips as I come out of the restroom there. Rendering clips is just as easy as, let's see, let me jump forward back. Let me go ahead and zoom back out, jump to live. Let's say I want to come over here to that moment in time, or right here, zoom in, right click, select range, start it there. Stop it there, export my selected range. I can open multiple tabs on top of multiple tabs, and it always remembers where I was at that last tab there. Lots of good more things coming out of this thing. All of the Droid integration, fully cross-platform on this. Pretty much a whole new way to do custom layouts. Here's a perfect example of that in action. Let's see, let me bring all these in right there. Just literally drag those all in right there. Actually, let me start from a different side of those. Let me create a new tab on there and bring that one to, how about that one right there. Bring those in. Cool layout. Bring in the other 6 live views right there. Automatically drag them in. Let's see, what should I do? Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. Bring over that one, move over that one, and then resize that one out to here. No, actually, let's not even use that one. Let's resize this one full screen right there. Oops, well, looks like I'm getting rid of that one too. So try this one. Oops, I shouldn't be doing it on such a small portion of my screen, but do it one more time. And let's get rid of that one, move that one over there, move that one over there, no, let's keep that one, lose that one, drag that one over there, and last but not least, drag that one over there. Very cool visual right there. People are awesome, indeed they are. Full high def with audio. Amazing 10 megapixel shots. Bellagio at Vegas. 180-degree panoramic camera from Aircon. Jumping around through that one in the archive. Zooming in on our vice president of sales there. Oh, cool, a little ghosting going on as he catches up to the pixels. Let me jump that back a little bit. Anyway, you can get a little idea of where this thing is going. Trying to keep this very generic. There's a lot more cool stuff here, but this is just sort of a first kind of public viewing of, not even public, this is semi-public. If you don't have the password to view this video, then it's not the one for you and you shouldn't be watching it. But anyway, we will introduce more for those of you that are interested in talking business with us, as some of you already are, for everything from dealers of the soon-to-be released product to larger scale discussions about use of our platform and OEM arrangements, or even custom development applications of it as a pretty awesome new client interface. all of the best capabilities that we set up in terms of bandwidth efficiency, processor efficiency are all even more efficient in this new architecture. Windows, Linux, Mac, we're even going to be able to render both the client-serving and cloud all three of the client-serving cloud architecture eventually into the Droid platform on the new Ice Cream Sandwich operating system once it starts getting a few more dual-core processors out there and running it. This application is incredibly lightweight. It's only 28 megabytes in terms of download. Takes less than a minute to install it, less than 30 seconds to connect it to a larger scale enterprise. Essentially, a trained monkey could learn how to use it quite easily, and of course we're going to generate lots of videos using this very same screen recording tool you see here. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I'm going to go ahead and move that over there for a second. Zoom in a little bit closer. Sign out as I close all these off, and I will talk to you again soon, I'm sure. In the meantime, you know how to reach us. There's a dozen different ways. Get in touch with Carrie LaFave, our Vice President of Sales, if you want to talk business, if you want to talk large-scale possible partnerships, OEM relationships. Get in touch with either Carrie or myself through LinkedIn, through direct connections. Call us on our cell. If you've got link or access to this video, you know how to get in touch with us. Talk to you soon. Close that out. Boom. Sayonara.